Okay, I want to say hello, hi again everybody. Welcome back to another video with me, Wushu Richard. It's me, Wushu Richard here, with another little talk video for you guys. Coming from the classroom. I'm in a classroom, as I say. I finished teaching my class this morning. I gave them an exam. I've got more today, and I'm sitting here. I don't have much to do, and I just thought I'd make a couple of talk videos for you guys. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you briefly about a topic that I was going to talk to you about the other day, and I'll be making more videos on this. But basically, it's about just being respectful to people, kind to people, understanding towards people, forgiving of people, loving and generous to people. Righteous and showing morality to people. It's all about that. Okay, now it's going to be simple, this topic, this video basically, but I'll get into this more in future and different aspects of this as well. But myself I'll try and be very different to other people, and the funny thing is I don't even try to do it like it's a job, and I don't even try to do it like as though it was some difficult task for me. No, I don't try to do it or try to outdo others as such, or do better than others. It's not that kind of thing with me at all. With me, it's like I just do it because I want to. It's just in me, and I don't know why it's not in other people too. I can hear you now saying, what get to the point, Rich, and like I just said, I'm talking about kindness and honest understanding of others. What I'm trying to say is myself, I'm not an angel, but I try to be like one, I can't do miracles, but I try to do what I can in my life and such for people. It's like this. It comes from in me. It's like, I don't know how it doesn't come with other people. I don't know how other people don't have it. It's like as much as I understand, as much as I do understand those negative feelings that a lot of people have to different degrees, about feeling jealous of people, or angry, or easily hurt and offended, or all those negative feelings we get now and again. I don't understand why, although we don't feel the good stuff, like the need to be kind or helpful or constructive or positive. A lot of people, I'm saying, because let's face it, we're all fighting to survive. We all know the value of life. We all hate pain. We all hate those negative feelings. So it's like we're part of nature. We're growing and developing as we go through life anyway. So I'm just saying, I don't understand it. I really don't get it, why people can't be positive. What I'm saying is myself, okay. Oh, excuse me. Most of you, a lot of you may know that I'm not religious. I don't have a religion as such. I'm not, spiritual in that sense, but I don't deny the fact that there could be something else out there in the universe, or, a God or something like that. But I'm not religious as such. I don't follow either any texts written by human beings as such, or the word of man, by just literally just to the full, and just follow what other people say. I just got a kind of understanding within myself that I know that there's always more to be found, and the more we think, the more we will find, be it wrong, right, whatever. And there's no perfect way of thinking, and because we're always developing in that, there's no perfect way either of thinking as such. But perfect, as in total good, is the same as total bad. And good and bad are the same as dark and light, hard and soft, yin yang, all that, which is all part of the whole philosophy. Everything is nothing and nothing is everything. When you're talking about anything in its total, as in perfection means the most good, right? So the opposite being the worst, I guess, the least bad, the most bad, it's just a number, right? So anywhere in between 0 and 100 is the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is the problem is our choice. It's like the Matrix, like they said before. I'm not trying to get too philosophical, but I can't help it on this. I'm just saying, right? In terms of nature, what I'm saying is where is you know, there's no perfect moment of a tree from when the tree is this little seed to when it grows into a full-grown tree. It's growing at different stages as it grows up. As the tree grows old, grows taller, right? There's no perfect stage. Perfect is just the state that we see it as. And a lot of things in life, like good and bad, are just in terms of what suit us for that moment in our thinking, which is also not perfect. That may take a lot there for someone to contemplate on what I've just said there, but I guess ramblings of a demented Richard, right? But what I'm trying to say is, you know, we're always looking for something and we're not finding it. But it's like if you don't look for something, you'll never find it, you know. So it's like nothing's perfect, but it is. You see, everything's nothing, nothing is everything. Everything is nothing, and nothing is everything. As I always say, it's my philosophy on life. It's the same as the yin and yang philosophy of yin yang. So, although a tree or a plant, a flower, or something growing, a seaweed or whatever it might be, growing from a root, growing up taller, although it's never a perfect stage as such, because it's something that doesn't exist, it's still always perfect. It is what it is. It's that old sentence, you know. Good as it be, I mean, you've got life and death, so as part of life, that's what we're in. Right, you've got development as such of growth, and then you've got the opposite, which is like rotting away, like dead. So life is always growing and developing, but then the whole process is one thing too. It's like light coming into being, a light shining from a star, travelling across the universe. You can say that it just travels, it never actually disappears, but then also things do come into being and then disappear, the same as our moments in life. Just as when I began making this video here, and then it's going to finish eventually. We're not at that point yet. Is it predetermined? I don't mean the time of how long I think I'm going to be making this video for. I'm saying, is it predetermined in fate, or is it just something which just happens when it does? We can question things. We can question the universe, no matter how our technology advances and things like that. We can always question things. Think, well, we have a mind and a heart, or at least it seems to be, and we feel that way. Life's a beautiful thing to us in this living entity, and we're human beings. We are more complex than other animals, let's say, in our minds, and we can. It's a wonderful experience, I think, being a human being in life and enjoying it, knowing, or seemingly knowing that to us that other human beings feel similar emotions to us all, and we can relate to a lot of other human beings on many different levels, even though a lot of people choose not to. Now, let me just finish what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not religious as such. I don't have a spiritual belief, like a religious belief. Okay. Oh, excuse me, but my neck needs a little bit of a stretch now and again. Oh yeah. Let me go to what I was saying. Yeah, basically, you know, can never get enough stretching. We should try to stretch our time too, by making positive use of it. And then basically what I'm saying is I try to be more like a monk though, because I do look into all kinds of, you know, scientific, any kinds of beliefs, human beliefs, thoughts, anything spiritual, you might call it whatever. So anything positive or that seems positive, just the best I can, you know. So it could be anything from like Buddhist monks, like Shaolin monks or Buddhist, you know, that kind of Zen and all that. I see a lot of positivity in that. So I try and be kind of like a monk in myself, trying to be kind towards others, stay on the path of nature, as I've said before. It just seems positive, it just seems right. Not because it's the words of someone or the written text or following a god as such, yet still acknowledging the fact that there could be in existence one, but I don't want to follow blindly and be an ignorant follower. Or whatever, you know, I'd rather be more in the know. With me, when I talk about things like a god, it's like, I don't think too much about it, but it's like, I never say it doesn't exist. It's like aliens, but it's like, you know, I don't want to just follow something blindly, like as in not blindly to the fact that it might exist. What I'm saying is for myself, it's like, because I don't know totally, even if I was to believe, I might be wrong in the way I'm believing. So it's more of a lack of trust in myself. I'm not going to have so much ego in myself to say that, you know, I know there's a God and I understand God. Even if God was to come down now, even if a God of any kind was to come down, or an alien or anyone, and come down in front of me now and say to me, I exist, you know, and do you know, listen to my words, do you understand them? It's in pure, clear English, you know, or Chinese. But I wouldn't have the confidence to even say, well, yeah, okay, I understand your words, and I know that what I'm experiencing and seeing here is totally true. I may have a defect, I may have something wrong with me. And even if God says, no you don't, well I say still I'm going to be humble in myself and say I don't totally trust in myself, let alone I'm not going to totally trust that what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, what I'm expressing, what I think I understand as being of any kind of experience is totally 100% true, is true. I can't be like, so I'd rather be humble and honest to even show respect to a God if one did exist. So that's what my look on it is. It's such a love and respect for any kind of God or creator that if it did exist, if it does, I'm not going to be that full of ego to say that my beliefs are so perfectly correct, or my understanding of whatever, because I'm never going to be on the level of God. And if it's not 100%, 99% even, it's not 100. If it's not 100% total knowing, then it's not 100. So that means it could well be 0. You know what I'm trying to say? So it either is or isn't. Everything is nothing, nothing is everything. But yeah, fair enough. You've got the two opposite sides always. You're definitely going to have that. Because you're definitely going to have two sides, yin and yang. I say yin yang, light and dark. Sorry to ramble, but I'm just trying to speak faster to get this video done quick. Get this point out. I'll talk to you more in future and get the points I'm trying to say. But it's not a religious thing. I'm not making this video talking about spiritual stuff or gods or anything. Gods, aliens, time travel, different multiverses, multiple universes. No. All I'm going to say, all I want to say is that I myself, though, try to be righteous and follow the path of nature. I try to be more like, let's say, Jesus, right? Now, I'm not a religious person, hear me out again, but more kind of like someone like that, like a Buddhist monk or someone like Jesus, let's say, you know, who's really righteous and kind towards others and always puts others before himself, never puts himself before others, never helps people because he wants something, or I try to gear more towards that. I never feel that I'm paying for anything. I know that I'm always in control of my choices, no matter what little or more I have in my life, be it money, time, whatever. I know that it always comes from the choice within me and my understanding. And I know pain, I know happiness, I know the same as anyone else. So I try and make communication and make friends with people and try and do right. If people are negative towards me, I try to avoid that. Help them the best you can. Steer away from negativity within myself, and then that will help me, guide me in my life. I don't know. I've got to say this clearly to finish this video. A few points. Nobody needs to earn my respect. I respect people regardless when I first meet them. It's not, you know, because I don't know someone when I first meet them. It takes time to know someone. You don't say first impressions are the most important thing. I don't believe in that crap. It's how you treat people. Your impressions are what is your own illusion and blindness. So I treat everybody kindly. I can be forgiving to others. It's not so sure, because I understand that everybody, I don't want to say everybody in the world's mentally ill, but in a way they are. It's like everybody's mind's like developed to a kind of state that it's in a state of mind. So they're not all in control of their thoughts. They've developed over the time. People need to learn, change, and they do it in their own way. So it can be hard. So you can only be understanding of people, and that if you understand others, you won't even need to feel the need to make it a task that you've got to forgive them. It just comes naturally. So I treat people kindly no matter what. If people don't want to make friends with you, or they just push you away, then that's their own thought. Fine, you know, you don't need to follow them around and try and push or pull them, but you can always try and be kind towards others. And if you are positive with others, I believe more positivity might come back to you, and it probably will. I've learned it from experience. But the best shining light comes from within you, and the best ideas and positivity can come within you, and you can make that real. That can become your reality. Thanks for watching this video. I'll make more in future, okay? Be real in the world you see around you, as real as you possibly can be. About.